Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Arcane. And today
This is
is
not a
actually
clapping matter.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas
For you
if
guys.
you celebrate.
Yes, but
If
like
this is your
gonna be late for
holiday.
them. No, this is actually we're posting this today.
Well, that's what I mean.
We're filming on Christmas. We're posting on Christmas.
Yes, but like, don't worry, guys. Not our Christmas. Like, we're not
Yes, filming on our-
having to work on Christmas as well. No, our Christmas is again on the 7th of January.
Yes.
So this day is nothing to us, really.
Nothing, honestly.
We were supposed to film this yesterday, and you were supposed to get this yesterday. And
Yes.
Milena started coming to my place yesterday.
But like yesterday, it was snow.
It was snowing.
Really hard.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle of her coming to me, it became unsafe for her to drive.
My car was because like apparently in our country there is no need to clean the streets.
No,
you know,
Mm-mm.
or the sidewalk. Is that how it's called?
Yeah, no
you
one
know?
cleans. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was unsafe.
You kept sliding.
Yes, and almost hit and people almost hit me thousands of times. At some point, because like the streets were completely covered in snow.
Yeah.
At some point, like my car just like started sliding until the end of the road and got into the like snow, and like I couldn't go anywhere. So like people got out of their cars and got like to push me, you know.
Yeah.
People are gonna think where do you live? You know what I mean? Like
This is the problem. We live in the capital.
in capital.
We live in the
yes.
fucking capital. Like you would
So
expect.
the city stopped yesterday, but like of course people had to
like people
work.
travel
So,
to work, like
exactly
from work for like 5-6 hours.
Literally.
And
because
like they
even
couldn't go back
buses like weren't
Couldn't
working
work.
because like at some point at somewhere like one bus stops and like it just like
Yeah, I
they
mean, all the
keep-
buses have
yeah.
to stop, and then like you can't move anywhere.
No, but
So there was like literally no way for us to
Yeah,
film
yeah.
yesterday. But
So-
today it's better. I came
Yeah,
here, it was fine. Anyways.
so that's why we're getting this today.
So, yes.
Because that's unusual for you to get Arcane on Wednesdays, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
never
but just-
seen before.
I just want to say that we did plan on like doing this yesterday.
True.
It's just like
and I
literally
even went into
the
the car,
universe
cleaned
was
the
against us. She
car,
she
you know?
risked her life.
and I decided it's not worth it.
Yeah. Somewhere in the middle of it, she was like, let me just.
This is
no.
not worth it. We're filming today if we are able to.
Yeah, we were not even sure if like we were gonna have to.
I mean, we saw that the snow is gonna
Reschedule things,
stop, you know?
Anyways, no one cared about this, I know, but like we need to tell you.
Yes. But like, see, the Christmas decorations are for you guys, you know? I mean, it's not technically for you. No, it's actually for you.
It is. I don't see
Yeah.
it. You see it. I don't. So like.
Yeah, but like,
who
we
else is
put
it
them
for?
there for filming.
Yeah, I know.
They wouldn't be here. you know?
I know.
So,
So I hope you appreciate it.
exactly.
So Merry Christmas if you celebrate today, and if you
Yes.
don't, Happy Holidays or whatever you celebrate. Yeah, this is Arcane.
Yeah.
Am I gonna say I'm excited? I'm not. I'm dreading this. I don't want to watch this.
I honestly
we all
think
know
this
what happened
episode is gonna
last
be
episode.
fine. Just because I
I
think this.
don't think so.
Honestly, I expect it to be fine. I kind of expected for us to not be with Jinx that much in this episode, if at all.
Really?
Yes, we talked about it.
Oh yes, because like I think we're gonna have to go to where Jace and Echo and Hermandinger went
Yeah,
to see what happened
not
there.
went, are. Hermandinger and Echo are
Yes,
there,
they still are.
basically. So like just
That's
Jace is
true,
outside.
yes.
And like that's the thing that like we don't know anything about. And I
That's
feel
true.
like because the last episode ended the way that it ended, it makes sense that this episode is gonna be this, basically.
Honestly, I kind of hope so because I mean, I don't wanna see Jinx. I mean, like I don't know what I'm like. It's too much. You know, I mean, we talked about this last episode, and like people in our comments there was a array of opinions in our comments. Everyone like some people like it, other people dislike it. Like everyone is split.
But like, honestly, I am, how do I say it, not pleasantly surprised, but like I am surprised that like many people actually agreed with us. Just because like before that everybody was so excited for us to watch the episode, and then when we watched the episode, let's say, I thought they were excited because they liked it. You know what I mean?
Maybe they were just excited for us to get pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe, you know. So like, that's how I took it in my mind. Like I thought, oh, everybody's gonna be disappointed with our like opinions. You know what I mean? Like with the reaction, because like we did not love the decisions that like the writers took in the last episode. You know. So like, let's say that I was pleasantly surprised that like it's not just our opinions. That like many people on our Patreon actually
Agree.
Yeah. Like,
it's an understandable choice, like why some people would be perfectly fine with it and why others would be not okay with it. Like, it's one of those like things in the show. And I mean, I think we all know where we fall and how much I like dislike that. I am wondering how they're gonna like moving forward, how they're gonna like address that, you know, like for me to see the bigger picture, like for me to see the bigger purpose of this. Again, I'm not gonna like it, but like I want to see like what is the, like what they were trying to go for, you know.
The thing is, what I want to say
yeah
is that like I don't like why they did it, and like that they decided to kill a child, you know. But at the same time, I do love and care most about Jinx and Vi's relationship and them as a characters. Like, I'm wondering how that they're gonna tie that I don't know how to say that, like, but like let's say finish that storyline, you know, finish their storyline.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we were like talking about it this week, like what the purpose was of Isha's character for her to just like end up as another person that like Jinx has lost, and like the only purpose that it has is sort of bringing, let's say, Jinx and Vi together in a way, you know. At
the end of the day, I'm still not gonna enjoy the choice, because I really like the relationship that the two of them had, even though it was very short-lived, let's say. Like, even those small scenes, like there weren't that many scenes, you know. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but like I have a feeling that the whole season is a bit rushed, and like that relationship is great, but like it's not. It wasn't a season-long relationship, if you know what I mean.
It seems, I don't know like how to explain because that. They were rushing things. Like, they did have a limited amount of things. And I do think they're like trying to make, like, there are a lot of things happening simultaneously, which I think they should have like cut up some things, you know? Like maybe the Black Rose thing. At this point doesn't seem like it's needed for this season, at least. Like, maybe that's a thing that should have been like cut.
I agree. I just think that like it's gonna continue for the next show.
Yeah, I agree, but just like there were scenes that they could have filled up that would have like worked better for this show. I just think like they didn't necessarily know how to, for Jinx, like how to make her, let's say, be better. And so like they put in this kid, like you want to protect. Yeah. And so like it made it easier for them to be like believable, let's say, why Jinx would start getting better. But like then you kill the kid.
Yeah, it's completely believable.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I see it correctly, like I have a feeling that like the kid is gonna just serve the purpose for Jinx to get better, and for Jinx and Vi's relationship to, let's say, get maybe rebuilt, if that happens at all. I have no idea. But like, let's say,
but like if it doesn't, like what is the purpose then at all?
Maybe Vi is gonna now. Then it's just a tragedy.
Yeah.
And like nothing else, you know.
Yeah.
But like maybe Vi now is gonna, she been through what Jinx is going through right now, so she's gonna try to be there for Jinx as much as she possibly can, you know, to help her get through this, let's say, you know. Yeah. And maybe that's how Jinx is gonna go through this, and like she still has Vi, you know. Yeah. So like, yes, maybe that's something I kind of still expect. I have no idea, honestly. I really have no idea with the show. So like, again, yes, that is kind of the things that I care most about, where these characters are gonna end up, you know.
Yeah.
It's just that like I really like the storyline with Kid. So either Kid wasn't necessary for these 3 episodes, or should have stayed alive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think even for Vander,
I even think it would be such a cute little family that they could have had, you know, like with the kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, again, I think like I feel very connected to the kid, for like the kid as a kid first and foremost. Like if I see a kid, oh well, he's mine now, you know, like I don't know, like it's a child. You have to protect the child, like you have to protect all the children. But just like, again, specifically because like of where the kid also grew up, you know, they're all kids from Zaun, and they have all grown up under the same environment that was very harsh and very unfair to them, you know. And so like people coming together and like protecting each other from their like oppressors and like building families, building units in that environment, to me like is a very beautiful thing. And so like that's why I'm having issues with this, like with this child sacrificing themselves. And the thing like Vander as well, is Vander dead now? Because I mean Isha gave her life So then, like the Vander thing as well, it came and it went, you know. And again, it's I guess the purpose is to bring our girls together, but like it seems like we just put that there, you know, for it to die again. And so like that also just like didn't necessarily work too well with me. So I mean, I don't know, because it was sudden. Like he was alive 2 episodes ago, now he's dead again.
Yeah, but like honestly, with Vander, I from the start I expected him to die. That's the thing with Vander. That like that was the purpose that I thought his character is gonna serve.
But like if they just switched who sacrificed themselves,
yeah,
you know what I
agree
mean?
completely.
Then everything makes sense. Then everything
agree.
can work for me in my mind.
I completely
like
agree.
if Vander is the one that sacrificed himself, like it was the last thing, he came back to life.
Perfect.
Sacrificed himself for the girls. The girls are not together. Isha is not dead, so like. Because, like, I'm expecting Jinx to be suicidal again now because Isha is dead. You know? This is a kid. So I'm not expecting anything good. So, like, I just don't understand if they wanted to create all this, why just not let Vander sacrifice himself somehow for all of them to live. So that's where I am at.
I mean, nothing new.
Nothing
we
new.
literally said the same things just like we said in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And even, like, sitting on the episodes, like, thinking when we sit on it, like, will we feel differently or something? I don't feel differently.
Yeah, I also don't think we will feel differently.
The thing I am very excited about, and that, like, is one of, like, after Vi and Jinx's relationship, one of my favorite things is Jace and Victor. And I really love the two of them individually as characters, and I always had a very soft spot for their friendship. And right now, one killed the other. So, I mean, I don't think Victor is dead because I'm not sure what Victor is.
In his mind, it may be not dead, but like physically,
maybe, yeah. So like,
he is dead, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess. But like, it's not a finished storyline by any means, and I don't know what happened to the rest of the people. Like, are they dead now because he is dead? I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't think I have no idea.
But I'm very curious about that, and I think you're right. I think that maybe this episode is the one that's gonna focus on that more. Because of how it ended last episode.
I think so as well.
So I'm excited about that.
Maybe just like we're gonna have Jinx at some point in this episode, but like either beginning or the end, and that's gonna be it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
The rest, I feel like, but I think we should, for the purpose of the plot of the story, be with the say Echo. Jace,
I agree completely.
Really, because like it's such a big plot.
That's what I mean. Like,
really
this is not the plot that you can leave for like something else. Like, I think the Black Rose thing, there's many things that you could like possibly leave out. Not this. Those are our main characters as well. Look,
I agree.
I think we talked enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
what? Was that Echo?
Was that Echo and Jinx? I'm very confused now.
Me too.
Is this Echo?
I think so. Is this Jinx?
Did Echo go into like some type of... Did they go into like a parallel universe?
But like, which Echo is this?
I think our Echo now.
Yeah, because the previous Echo was...
Yes, our Echo that went into this.
But the previous Echo was normal.
Oh, relax, Jumpy. Did you just throw that?
The episode name, pretend like it's the first time.
Oi! What in the seven sumps is all this racket?
What?
One of those days, huh?
You know those ugly twins. Genius and madness.
What am I watching?
Oh. What's gotten into him?
Everyone go into this room. Let's take over this world. What the fuck just happened?
I'm literally shocked.
What the fuck just happened? This is not where I thought we were gonna go. I am all chills.
Literally, I can't believe speechless. I'm fucking speechless.
But like, if they went here, then Jace also went here. But Jace is back?
I have no idea. I don't feel good. Maybe he didn't build God knows how many universes. God knows where he
Maybe went into... All of them went to a different type of universe.
Maybe. What is happening?
There's 3 episodes until the end.
Yeah,
this is
literally.
Are you kidding me? Are we kidding me? I cannot handle this now.
Are we gonna be with the...
No, I'm so shocked.
With this aqua... With aqua...
Well, considering how the episode started with the, like, disc. This is gonna make me too sad. This is gonna make me too sad. I don't wanna cry. This is not...
I cannot believe what I'm watching, honestly.
You've been out of it all day.
I don't know how to process this
Woke up in the
information.
wrong universe.
I got you.
Look at her.
Like, what do you mean?
This is Zan Royal.
Sit down.
Hey, lola. Trouble in paradise?
This is making me too
Speaking of
sad.
Project Lowe's.
Tell me about it.
I just don't understand what we're gonna find out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just gonna be the
It's
episode
just like what
that...
type of a world it would have
You
been,
think-
like
you
if
think that's gonna be
there
the
were like no
episode?
wars. I don't know.
Unless
I
you
mean
want-
wars.
Because we're missing so much plot. Are we gonna find out something? You know what I mean? Eckhart, is he gonna find out something for the plot?
Be right back.
I think it's to make me fucking sad.
Go. Save him from himself. Where would you be without her?
This is making me mad and sad.
True.
Like this
I agree.
is.
I agree.
Milo here is a big fan. Like, huge.
Cool. Innovators competition you all are gunning for.
Innovators.
What would they do without you?
There would probably be some arm flailing.
As good as it feels to pour everyone's drink, you need to fill your own cup every now and again.
You think I'm holding myself back?
I think you're too smart to spend your life in a bar.
I'm mad now. I'm really mad.
Literally. Is this the... From which
I don't know
universe
which
is
one
it?
this is. He doesn't. I mean, Herman Digger doesn't seem lost. So
One can't go shouting from the rooftops without being thrust into parallel dimensions.
okay.
Okay.
Upward consequences.
He sounds like it's
Also
very well.
scattered us across time.
How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes, give or take.
So you've just been waiting for me all this time?
Precisely. Or rather, imprecisely.
I don't
I grew
understand.
skeptical you'd arrive, even during my unusually long lifetime.
What? You're here longer than the.
Yeah. I don't
I
understand.
fear he may have wound
He went
up
back into
elsewhere.
time?
The anomaly behaved differently around here.
Okay, he went elsewhere.
Please tell me you figured out a way to get us home.
Why? Why would he? What would he?
Veritable
Because
conundrum.
what about
I'm afraid
real
Hex
Aqua?
was never invented here, and without a creation so prodigious as the Hex Gates, no anomaly.
I have people back home who need me. We don't belong here.
And yet, we can't leave.
I was gonna go see Vi.
Vi?
You wanna come?
Like powder. Okay. This poor guy. Where the fuck did he end up? Maybe he ended up in like the future or something, like to see what Hex Attack did, and that's why he has to go and kill Victor.
Is anyone out there?
Horrifying. And I will not be in this environment asking, is there anyone here? I don't want. If there's anyone here, I don't want to know.
I don't know what to say about this episode, honestly.
This is
I'm
shocking.
too
This
shocked. I
is
literally...
shocking.
Where are we?
But like, is this
Wait!
Victor?
Literally, imagine it.
Like maybe like these are all the people that were like following Victor, like the cult. And like this is just like 50 years in the future or something.
The world is destroyed, basically.
What's with the third degree? We've been working on this project for months.
I came to you.
You weren't gonna figure it out yourself.
Zero loss chemical
I
energy.
cannot. It says powder. I fucking cannot.
Sorry, sis. Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis again. No names. I got the not living up to my potential speech from Vander again. It reminds me of you.
She's dead? How?
Let's go to the previous universe. It's better.
You gave us the tip. We went on that job because of you.
Job. That's why there's no hex tech here.
You should leave. Go. Before I do something I regret.
Go spin the wheel and see where it lands.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Stay for a dance.
I think we saw just a circle as well, maybe.
Where did I? What was I?
Maybe it wasn't him. I didn't say anything. It just looked like him, but like maybe we did.
I like the nail in my fucking coffin. I cannot believe what's happening to me.
This ain't goodbye. It just began. March on, my friends. And where the chips fall, it's not your concern. Like the wind on a breeze fire.
I'm literally mad and sad at the same time. I cannot watch this episode.
It's just a tree.
Yeah.
It's just a tree.
And turn.
Hermendinger is living the time of his life. And everyone just died in an instance. Like something, like the hex attack
Yeah.
exploded. Like what?
Oh. I can't watch. This is a horror show now.
Like imagine having two universes to wake up in, and this is where you
This
end
is
up.
where you end up.
I'd be pissed. Not only do you end up in this universe, when it rains it fucking pours.
I meant that quite literally. I don't believe this can be done.
If I was him, I would want to, I think, get out of here as soon as possible.
The risk is far too great. You said I was your pupil.
Because, like,
I need a professor.
it would be too difficult to be here.
A partner.
And if I was Jace, I would go back and kill Victor.
Absolutely. I mean, there was no point in time where I thought Jace was acting irrationally. We just didn't know why he was acting. But, like, I always thought, like, there was a good reason for him to do this.
I mean, we know how much he loves
Of
Victor.
course, like this, like he didn't just go crazy. How long? How long was he here for?
God.
Is that Victor?
I mean, it looks like Victor.
It's your time, Jace. Perhaps it's time for the air.
That's a stick.
Yeah.
Maybe wait it out a little bit longer, boy. Somehow, I don't know which universe would be worse for me. Because, like, this is horrible. Like, I would die. I would die absolutely, but, like, seeing how things could have been, and seeing all these people, and, like, then going back,
I completely understand, but let's be
I feel
real.
like it would fucking ruin me forever.
I think everybody, yes, I completely agree with you. But if I saw what Jay saw right now, I can positively say this is worse for me.
I want to go back to Jace. I can't watch this.
Is it this?
I had this dream where things went another way.
She looks so badass.
I don't like this episode at all.
Another half of it. She was the toughest person in all of Zion. Nothing scared her.
No,
I don't
not
like
my
this episode
sister.
at all.
But I was strong because she was afraid. But her fear of losing is what made her fight so hard.
I hate it.
You were different in my dream too.
Oh yeah, Buster?
Your ideas changed the world. I can't shake the feeling that that's who you're supposed to be.
Things are good. Echo, I like my life. I don't want to lose what makes me chasing some wild dream.
I literally can't watch this episode anymore.
I can't think too much about this. I hate this episode so much. God, can we go back to our reality? I don't want it. I don't want this at all. So when I said like if I was Echo, I want to leave this place as soon as possible, that was me talking about me.
Literally.
I can't watch this because
Literally,
like it's
I
gonna...
completely agree with you. I completely
I'm so mad.
I'm just thinking for plot purposes, like they're gonna figure something out in this universe, like when they go back to our, you know, like how Jay saw what he saw. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if like this is for us to see how things could have been different.
I think it could be both.
And like for Jace, it's to like find out what he has to do because like.
So, what does it do?
You just asked me.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh.
It's a time loop. Huh?
Oh.
A time loop? A time loop?
You're going back in time.
Soups, how did you stumble upon that?
I was
going
playing
back
with
in
conversions
time.
on Jace's acceleration room. Second,
What does that
Try going
mean?
back further.
Take it slow, lad. We wouldn't
Do you
want
understand
to
what I
push
mean?
a
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't.
quickly.
It doesn't. This is my mind. I am like when I say I have no idea where the show is gonna go. Like now, every second I have less and less idea. 4 as in.
the limit is 4 seconds.
Okay.
Are you certain, my boy? What were the indicators?
I was like 4 years.
Trust me.
And what's the point of a device like this if you don't enjoy the time you have?
Let's not. I don't know how much more enjoying it can do. I'm so sorry, my boy, that you're suffering, but this is so much easier to watch. I mean, this looks stunning. The end of the universe, but it looks stunning.
I'm too tired, honestly. I don't even want this episode to end.
I don't even know if we're halfway through.
I have no idea. Fucking party.
Where's the little lady?
Not sure. She said something about making an entrance.
Ah, she does love a spectacle, eh?
In case I don't
God.
remember to tell you tomorrow,
God.
you've always meant the world to me, Benzo.
Oh, well, you, don't get all mushy on me now.
God, let's go back.
I get a big man misty, are you? Ah, these damn allergies! You should be proud of yourself, Echo. Can't remember the last time I saw a so alive. I have the feeling that you'll be running this place soon.
So, there's a chance for us yet. You didn't think I'd miss your big day, did you?
Didn't you try to kill him?
Greatest thing we can do in life is find the power to forgive.
This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous.
It's fucking cruel now. Literally fucking cruel. I cannot.
La pire des bénédictions, la plus belle des malédictions. Plutôt qu'être seul, mieux vaut être mal accompagné. Tu sais ce qu'on dit?
I can't anymore. I can't this. I can't.
Mais ma meilleure ennemie, c'est toi. Et moi, le pire, c'est toi et moi.
This is so cruel.
It's beautiful.
It's so cruel.
Where'd you learn those moves?
I was just following your lead.
He's got lines.
I just want to thank you. You know, for everything. I used to dream the Undercity could be like this. Somewhere.
So mad.
Battleways it wasn't. I gave up on it. Gave up on you.
I've never seen you give up on anything.
You ever wish you could just stay in one moment?
Taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind.
I promise I'll never forget this.
You better not.
Sorry,
No, it's fine.
Can we just pretend like it's the first time?
It's literally fucking easier for me to watch.
This is so fucking cruel.
Literally, I have
This
never
is so fucking cruel.
seen more cruel episodes than this one. Literally. I don't want to say
Why would you do this? This just makes no sense.
it destroyed me.
Oh, this is what he looked like when he came back.
Yeah.
Go back to Jace for the love of God.
Literally, I can't anymore. I feel like we should not be doing anything in this universe.
I hope that with us gone this disappears. And this universe stays the way it is.
This is where it all started, isn't it? The end of Piltover.
Yeah.
Because of Hextech. Why did you ever give me this? Why? It doesn't have to go this way, right? Just tell me there's a chance. Send me back.
Yeah.
Since I've met you, lad, I've truly lived.
What?
Back in a wink.
No! Everything! Wait!
Wait, what?
But like, I don't understand, like, does this universe not exist when they're not in it? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? I don't understand this
I
at
have
all.
no idea.
Or are we just destroying it? You won't. I know you won't.
I swear it.
Yeah. I just thought Jack just Echo's gonna leave, go back to just like to Jace here, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna wake up like this Echo.
He fucking better.
Oh. Oh God. Oh God.
Powder? What happened?
Never wanna come back there.
For Juliet with love.
Juliet,
why would you
whoever
do this to
you
Juliet?
are, hope you're happy with it.
Juliet, I hope you fucking enjoyed this.
Yes.
And we're
Killing
back.
is a
Killing is a
cycle.
cycle. Yeah,
Okay.
we're back.
Somehow it's easier.
I can
Somehow
like,
it's fucking easier.
why would you do this?
Let's calm down, guys.
I have no words.
What was this? Honestly.
Merry Christmas.
What the fuck was this?
This is unspeakable.
Honestly, this episode, I have no words with what we just witnessed.
I mean,
I
easily.
mean, the fun thing is the entire time I was like, oh, we're gonna be with Echo. We'll have to see what they saw. It's gonna be such an easy episode, you know, like we're not gonna be with Jinx. And it was worse. We were with Powder.
I like
different
literally.
Reality.
Literally, I have no words. I
Honestly.
mean, easily my favorite episode of this season, like of the show in general. Like, it was beautiful, it was stunning, it was slow, it was a perfect fucking episode. It's just like, why would you do this to me? Like, why would you do this to me? No, I find it ridiculous. I'm like thinking, oh god, Echo. Yes, if I was Echo, I would need to leave this place as soon as fucking possible, because like, this is not your place. Like, this is not your reality. This is not where you are at. So like, fucking leave it as soon as possible. I didn't understand at that point that I was talking to because of myself. Yeah. Because I was like, fucking leave this immediately. I cannot watch this. I cannot see how things could have been. I cannot watch this.
I mean, honestly, I am very happy that we had this episode now, even though, like, yes, it was painful and we cried, and like the entire time I was just wishing for it to end, and I just was just like sad and angry and just thought how cruel it was to give us this. But at the same time, I feel like this episode was something that this season needed, honestly. I feel like, because like we've been constantly saying how fast paced this season is, how we have so little time and so much plot to cover, and how don't know where we're gonna end up, you know. And nothing changed with this episode. It's still the truth. We also have one episode less for all those things to wrap up. Yeah. But at the same time, this episode is the reason why I love this show. Like, the emotions that it can bring out of me, you know, even though like I did not enjoy it, you know what I mean? Like I said, like the entire time you were saying you're so mad, and I completely agree. I look at this girl, and I'm looking at this girl, and I'm just so sad, you know. But like, then I'm just thinking, remember my Jinx, and I'm mad at the same time. Like, it's basically through this entire emotions, those two feelings combined, you know. Yeah. But I'm happy that we had it. I'm really happy, like, just because I don't care that much, honestly, about the plot. I much more care about characters, my girls, you know, and I mean the rest of the characters. So like, it was just a nice and emotional roller coaster, basically.
No, like, it was quite literally the perfect episode. Like, there is nothing I can say. Again, like, does this bode well for finishing up this show in next 2 episodes? No, it does not. I don't know. Like, it was already like too little to just like pack it all in. But
nothing changed. I already thought it was too rushed. I already
That's
thought
true.
that
So, like, might as well give me this.
Have time for all the storylines to finish, you know. So like, I prefer to have this.
I agree.
Honestly, I think this is gonna, we have 2 more episodes. I'm pretty confident this is gonna stay my favorite one by far.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything that's gonna even come close to it.
Yeah, like, I really think
there's no way.
Yeah, I really think we needed it for this season.
I don't even know how to speak about this episode. Like, structurally, I think it was beautiful to see like Jace and Echo ending up in like 2 different universes. Yeah, although like Jace is on a different timeline to our universe, you know, but like, this is a different universe basically. But
like, it doesn't have to be. You mean it has to be, but like,
I mean, I don't know.
I just think, just because like, even this episode with Powder ended up, we see that like text deck is there.
Like, there was, when she opened the drawer,
like
Arcane
there was like the blue
things. Yeah,
I am guessing it exists in every single universe, you know, and in some, maybe some other things are gonna change.
I think they wanted to like let you know that there is a possibility that she's gonna use this, because like, she was very curious when Echo said that like, you could possibly turn time with this, and like, she, like, her ears perked up, and so like, it makes you think that potentially like, she is gonna try to find some way maybe to like bring back Vi or something, you know, and that's like, maybe that's how Hextech starts getting used, you know.
Or maybe not, because Vi has died because of this.
Yeah.
You know, Vi has died because of those that mission that they went on. Like in this timeline, it turned out differently. Like it wasn't Vander the one who died, and all of the others. Like the whole family survived. Only Vi has died in that moment. You know, so like maybe.
I'm sorry. Imagine like if I was Vi, and I saw the universe that existed. If I had died. God.
Vi would be happy. Vi would be fucking happy to see how her sister is living here.
No, I would just be like, should I have died? Should I have killed myself? You know? I mean, of course not. It's not like literally... It was different circumstances that led to people basically coming together because you have died. It's unfortunate that such a thing needs to occur for people to understand like what's really important in life, and just like everyone came together, like Silco and Vander reconciled, and like that just the whole environment around Jinx was so different that like she never would have turned out the way that she had turned out. Like Jinx is very much the product of her environment. Like all the things that have happened to her were tragic and like would have really hurt her, but like who she is because of the environment that she grew up in, that like that didn't really leave room for her to grieve and mourn as regular people do. So that's how she became who she became.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we all know that.
Yeah. So like I love that on one side we see Jace experiencing the repercussions of Hextech and like what it did, which honestly, is like everyone being fucking dead.
Yeah, honestly,
and on the other side, like Hextech never having existed at all.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how we didn't. It didn't cross my mind. Yeah, I understand. It didn't cross my mind that like they are gonna be in different universes. But like technically for Jace, I did think that he saw future. Like I just didn't think that like he wanted the universe. I thought they were gonna be in this place and see some pictures. You know what I mean? Like see some pictures.
Or just like a flash.
I mean, they're technically in Hextech. You know, like everything can happen. So like I just thought
my mind doesn't comprehend exactly what's happening. Like I don't know what's happening.
I mean, they're all connected in that thing. So like I just thought that like he somehow is gonna see the future and what's gonna happen, and that's why he's gonna realize that like by killing it from the start, like he's gonna give the humanity a chance, basically.
Yeah.
So like, but again, he had to go through hell. He went through hell. So like that he wouldn't even blink twice about killing every single one of them who came across his path, you know? Like he came to Victor, the guy that we know he loves so much, and he just...
Without a single thought, so like it had to have been so strong for him to not even think for a second before like killing his best friend.
It wasn't like a moment where he struggled, because like he's not seeing a person he loves in that moment. He's seeing the world that he has experienced, and he knows what's coming. He's giving, let's say, the humanity another chance with this.
Like again, the second you see him and you see him going through whatever the fuck he was going through in the past like 2 episodes we've seen him, it's clear that like even though you don't know what he saw, that like he has a good reason to do this, you know, like it was
100%.
clear from the get-go. So like you were like, okay, I guess like if this is what we need to do, I believe you that we need to do this.
Honestly, it didn't at any point cross my mind, what is happening, Jace lost his mind. No. Especially because even we are struggling with what is happening. We're not trusting Victor, just because like we all know what can come from such a power, you know? So like made sense.
Yeah, completely.
You know? But just the difference between those two realities.
No, like literally just like it makes me mad. It literally makes me mad. Like
Piltover and Zon are here like in a living in peace. You know?
Yeah. Like,
and you see nobody's gonna grow up in this environment just like Vi, Jinx, or what's the girl's name that died?
Isha.
You know? Nobody's gonna live through that. in
No, I
this
mean,
reality.
like the imagery that really pained me was like seeing just like random people, kids running around, like laughing, just being kids and like growing up in an environment that looks decently happy, you know,
Like there is
healthy.
not gonna be a child here who is gonna think, oh, I should sacrifice myself
Literally.
to save the others.
Literally.
You know?
Like and so like that makes me matter for the reality that I lived in. Like it makes me like however much it made me hate Piltover more. Again, I'm never talking about people, you know, I'm just like talking about, I mean, technically the government, you know, but just it makes me so unbelievably mad. And again, I don't even know how we come to fix it. I think absolutely destroying Hextech, and then I think basically it is the thing that we saw in this episode with Vander and Silco. It was like coming together and forgiving and trying to find my ways to move forward. And a lot of like structurally, like with people living in Zon,
also changing the government, changing everything from the start, basically.
Completely moving people from the people from Zon, from the environment they live in that's toxic, like giving them like healthy. Again, I'm not gonna see nothing of this, but like I need these things kind of. Like I need to know what steps are gonna be made in order to make this better, so that like in 10 years, like kids can run around carefree. Like I need this because like it's too difficult for me to watch this and knowing what has happened and like still seeing Piltover. Like we are episode 7. Like there's 2 episodes until the end. Like Caitlin said an episode ago, like peacekeeping operations, you know what I mean? Like we are nowhere near any type of unity. And again, it is not on Zaun. It is not on fucking Zaun, it is on Piltover.
I honestly don't know what we're gonna see. I honestly don't know what we're gonna have. Just because after the last episode, I have no idea where this show ends. I really don't. Like nothing has changed in this week since I watched the last episode. It's like I have no idea if we're gonna end this show in these 2 episodes on any type of hopeful ending. I really have no idea. Like that is something that I imagined before, but right now, I don't know. So like I can't honestly even try to speculate about what kind of a peace operations and what kind of things are gonna happen to achieve what we want to achieve, because I don't know if that's gonna happen. I really have no idea.
I agree with you. And I think the thing that I struggle with, like when they say basically like the only way to move forward is to forgive and work together. I feel, how do I say this? I somehow struggle with that as well, even though like I understand that is like the only way to move forward, but like I struggle with it because like they have suffered so much. You know, they have suffered so much on the hands.
So much
because
more.
like because like Piltover wanted this wanted to keep advancing, you know. And so like I struggle with the anger, you know, of this being so unjust. But again,
nobody's
I
gonna
mean, what
bring
like
them back.
we cannot continue like in the path of revenge because like we're just gonna continue.
Exactly.
I mean, the fucking episode is called "Killing is a Cycle," you know.
Yeah.
And so like again, I'm just like I am trying to figure out like what would be like the way that I would feel better about this. People need to go to jail.
I mean,
people need to be demoted. Like the government, the people who have made decisions to bring to this have to like stand fucking trial.
I think I would
like there has to be something.
I honestly think I would be satisfied to know that maybe in the future there is chance for Zon's children to walk happy and run around. Yeah. Honestly, I think that is something that I would be satisfied with. To see that because there is
things are not
hope
you cannot
for
return
something.
Things.
You cannot return for like people
we
who
can
have
return
already
it for 4
suffered.
seconds apparently.
Yeah, you cannot return for like people who have already suffered. You cannot bring their loved ones back. You cannot bring Isha back. You cannot bring Vander back. Anyone, but for maybe their children, like they can have people who are young here now, or they can have better futures.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's the only thing we can fight for, and that's the thing we should fight for.
Yeah,
always.
and in my opinion, like that's something that like needs to be enough.
Yeah,
you know, to satisfy you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that you can.
Still, I have no idea where we're going. I really can't. Again, I am just hopeful as a person. So like, again, when they said, let's go back in time, we can bring back time, I thought I immediately, my mom went, oh my God, this is why we are in this episode right now. This is something that we're gonna bring back, this knowledge that we can bring back time. Oh my God, Isha's coming back alive. That's where my mind went.
Oh, you just thought Isha? My mind went completely back. Let's go before we did any of this.
I understand. But again, I, in that moment, honestly wanted to be realistic.
I know.
Yeah, I really didn't think, just because we watched this whole show.
I know.
You know? And somehow I didn't think...
like, it ends like it was all a bad dream.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that will be satisfying
so
of the show. So, like, in my mind, I somehow thought this battle just happened. We can go back and save her and, like, save something. I even thought, like... stop before Silco dying. Stop before Jinx pull the trigger, you know, and kill the meeting, you know?
But basically season 1 ending.
Yes, let's say, or something like that. And then we found out that, like, you can go back 4 seconds.
Yeah. So that's 9. What can we do with that?
My
like,
point
if I spill a glass.
That, like, I am a half full, apparently, kind of person.
Yeah.
You know?
Glass half full.
Exactly. So, like, I am always hoping for something nicer, you know, but I really, after the last episode, have no idea if that's gonna happen. I really, like, if they give me something to grab onto, I'm gonna grab onto, but, like, now we have only 2 episodes, so, like, I really don't know.
I cannot believe a universe exists where, like, Echo and Powder are just, like, 2 kids in love. Like,
are going to the dance.
I mean,
to party.
Fucking dance.
Fucking party? But that's the thing. That's why I'm like,
what
about my Jinx?
Where the fuck is her party?
She has never gone to a party.
You know what happened to her? Isha died. And that is just like a cherry on top of all the people that have died on her. Like, again, it's too much. It's too fucking much. I don't understand the choices. So, like, yeah, it's too fucking much.
I mean, I liked seeing them there.
That was beautiful.
I think it was beautiful.
Like, I think, like, Echo's face in all those moments was so beautiful because, like, it feels bittersweet. Like, he is watching Jinx and, like,
that's what I want to say. That's
how things could have been.
And I also think, like, when he asked, can we pretend that this is the first time? Because, like, he never got to experience this. He never had those opportunities to have a crush, to have a first kiss, to just, like, enjoy the moment, you know? To savor it. Like, he never had it. So, like, honestly, that moment broke my fucking heart when he said that.
And I love Echo, and I love everything that he represents. Like, he is, like, from all the characters, like, he is such a beak of hope for all of us. And, like, he is going back with, like, even more passion.
No, honestly, this
about, like, trying to make the world a better place. Like, that's what he has been trying to do. Like, both him and Jace, like, after this, are going back to help.
Yeah.
And just, like, in different ways at this point. Like, Jace needs to do something immediate, which is try to get rid of Hextech for good. And for Jace, for Echo, he wants to build this place. Like, build the thing beneath a tree, you know? And the tree was just a fucking tree in this alternate universe because there didn't need to be anything more.
Yeah.
Like, they have plenty of trees and plenty of safe space, but in our universe, a tree is everything.
Yeah. Broke my fucking heart, honestly.
I'm not even sure I want to watch the next episode.
Me neither, honestly. I don't know, this plan we came here, we're not
to watch all, and, like, I just don't know how...
I feel like I'm not emotionally... Even though I feel like nothing can compare to this. This was the worst that it can happen, you know what I mean?
No, after this, like, there's no tears to truth. Like, have nothing. There can't cry about anything.
Broke me. It's fascinating how easier it is to just watch our girls suffer than to watch them be happy.
Well, because, like, this is not you know that it's a lie. You know that it's a fucking lie, and you're just, like, watching, it's very nice it could have been like this, but it's not. So why the fuck am I watching this? Because it's not like this. I do believe that we are living in the worst timeline.
Died.
Oh my god, he did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was his time. He's been living a long life.
He's been living a long life, and he also was grateful for Echo, and he also was grateful that he got to experience this. That was beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Like he said, I felt like I finally lived, you know.
Well, I mean, he lived in this universe.
Exactly. So like I think that was beautiful, honestly. So like yeah, that part wasn't that sad to me.
No, because like I would react the same way as him. Well, if I have to go back, no, thank you.
Exactly.
No
yeah.
fucking thank
yeah,
you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
And I understand this completely. I like legitimately what we're gonna do in these. There's an hour and 20 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? There's an hour and 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I cannot even begin to tell you where we're gonna go.
No.
Like nothing.
Nothing. God, I'm tired.
Me too.
God, I'm fucking tired.
I don't even like. I'm unsure if we're playing next one or not. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Honestly,
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Let us think about this.
We'll see now.
Thank you so much for watching.
Guys, thank you.
We'll see
Bye.
You.